Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. In this video today, we are going to be looking at the best meta midfielders in FIFA 23. Now this is post-patch, so it might look a bit differently to if I'd have done it a week ago. If I'd have done it a week ago, cards like Casemiro would have been really high up on this. This isn't a tier list. I am going to tier list defenders, midfielders and attackers next week. I'm going to do a video as well on the best meta OP players in terms of value. So a card like Moses Simon might be in that video. But this video here is just about the creme de la creme, the best meta midfielders, and then we'll properly tier list them this week. There's going to be players missing out. I've done it just in the squad thing, so you can only have 23 players. If someone's not in this video, it does not mean I don't think they're good. And like I say, we'll do a proper tier list, a longer breakdown where they're thoroughly explained, and I rank all the midfielders, where there'll be at least 50 midfielders in that. So that'll be coming later this week. I've played probably 100 games nearly on the new patch now. It is crazy different. I would say midfield is the least affected area. Simply put, pace is the biggest change on this game now. And midfield's the least important position for pace. When I say midfield, we're not talking about cams or wingers. We're just talking about players who in-game will be playing centre mid or CDM. But controlled explosive midfielders, faster pacey midfielders, they are more viable and honestly might be better now. Whereas the lengthy players like Casemiro are a little bit sluggish and slow in midfield now. So we're starting off with Renato Sanchez. This one-to-watch card is very expensive, but he's very good. He's quick, very good on the ball, elite physical, and then pretty well-rounded in other areas, and 4-star, 4-star. One of the best things about this card is he's almost guaranteed in a week or two to be an 85. If this card becomes an 85, which he will be if Portugal win one game in the groups, almost certain to do that, he is one of the best midfielders in the game. He's already very good, and this new patch has only helped Renato. Moussa Sissoko, quick enough that the patch didn't really hurt him. A few weaknesses, obviously. Not a great shot, pretty poor passing, average on the ball, but elite physical, good pace. These videos aren't really about chemistry and who can fit him where, but he's very good for chemistry, being French and the French league. Zakaria. Now, Switzerland, honestly, I wouldn't go as far to say the dark horse like to win the World Cup, but they could make a good run at the World Cup. I think they've got a good chance of getting out of the group, maybe even to the quarterfinals. If this card gets to the quarterfinals and becomes an 88, I really have to reconsider my Vieira choice in World Cup swaps. Obviously, I'm going to have nearly a month until I can even get Vieira, but if this card is as good as I think he will be, if Switzerland make the quarterfinals and he's an 88, he's going to be quicker than Vieira. His passing will be similar. His defending and physical will be similar. He's going to have the same weak foot, similar build. It's maybe like, what is the point in doing Vieira when you can get a tradable card that'll be way cheaper? This Zakaria is going to be an absolute beast. If he gets any upgrades, he's already very good. Bentancur, a little bit slow. You probably want to put a shadow on him on this new patch. Still very good though. The 5-star weak foot's really nice. He's very well-rounded. The only weakness really is he hasn't got a good shot. But honestly, I generally, this FIFA, play 2 CDM or centre mids. And those are most of the formations I play. And I'll always have one on stay back. I like them to be great at defending, good physical, decent pace. But the last thing I really ever do with them, shoot. So that doesn't matter too much. Bentancur's very good. We ran out of spots to put players in. Perisic definitely would make this video, but Perisic isn't as good post-patch, but is still a good option still, so Perisic and him are a good partnership. Zambo Anguissa, the issue with this card is just linking him in, but he's an absolute beast. Really well-rounded, great across the board, doesn't really have a massive weakness other than the 3-star. Lucas Paqueta, top tier, very good value, Brazilian Premier League. He's got 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Good shot on him. He has the outside the foot shot trait, so he's still got a viable long shot threat. He's good on the ball. There isn't really anything this card can't do, to be honest. He is very, very good. Bruno Guimaraes. Now, if you take this card as it is right now, probably not a top tier card. He's still very well rounded though. Like, there's nothing bad on that card, to be honest. But the 3-star does hurt him. However, if Brazil won the tournament, which I definitely think is a decent chance, like Brazil are the tournament favourites, this card goes to be at a 90, 5-star, 5-star. He'd end up having like 83 pace probably, good shot, insane passing, great dribbling. Like, it becomes debatably the best midfielder in the game. He's tall, he'll be 5-star, 5-star. That's ifs and buts, of course. But he's already good. I think at, 300k or whatever he is a risk, but a risk that could be a very good reward. Valverde, great before the patch, even better again. Just absolutely outrageous. If you put an anchor on this card, he has 90 excel, 99 sprint speed, 92 strength, elite defending. His passing's better than the 85. Says there's a lot of passers who say their passing stat isn't as good as it should be, because the key passing stats really that actually matter are vision, short pass and long pass. Crossing's a near irrelevant stat. Free kick accuracy is irrelevant. Curve definitely is useful for players who go for crazy through balls. But for the most part, short pass, long pass and vision, if they've got those good, which this Valverde does, he could have 90 passing on his card. Insane card, 4-star weak foot. After the patch, even better because he's just so quick. Absolute top tier midfielder. Dirt count, 4-star skill moves on this card now, which is a very nice welcome addition. Really good card, to be honest. Doesn't have the outside the foot shot, unfortunately. But elite stamina, good enough defending to play midfield, good on the ball, very good passing. One of the best shots in the game for a midfielder. Really quick. This Dirt Koi is really good and obviously has very good chemistry. Marquisio, near identical, honestly, to his 87, just +1, maybe a +2 in some areas. But just makes what was already a very good card even better. So Marquisio, still a top tier player, will get in most pro players' teams. Frankie de Jong, the Path to Glory, I'm using him. You can see him there, I've used him already for like nearly 90 games on the new patch. Really like this card. If, again, it's the same ifs and buts with these Path to Glory cards, but if he can make the semi-finals, this Frankie is in the top tier of midfielders. He feels so quick in game. His defending, honestly, feels really good in game. With a shadow, he's got 92 pace, really high defending. He's very good on the ball. He plays some crazy passes. If you watch my OP things on FIFA 23 video today, you'll see an outrageous through ball he did to Alawaran. This card is really good. Thiago, the new patch helped him. Basically, players who have outside the foot shot trait, the new patch was a buff to them, to be honest, because it made them a lot more useful for long shots than other players. 5-star skills, very good on the game. The fact, before the patch, not being lengthy and an explosive player like Thiago hurt this card. But now being explosive with such good pace makes this card really good. Honestly, with a Hunter, he's a really good creative midfielder going forward. Really quick, very good shot, because he's have 87 finish and 92 shot power. Elite passing, great on the ball, the skill moves. This Thiago is a really good player. Goretzka. This card, regardless of if he gets any upgrades or not, is outrageous. Elite across the board in the Hullet gang. Again, if he gets the upgrades though, just ridiculous card. This Goretzka, I really like him. Interested to see how good this card gets. Good links as well. Milinkovic Savic, again, another if he gets the upgrades. But these are the cards I've put in here. Maybe Bruno wasn't quite as good, but the Path to Glories I've put in here are already great. Savic not quite as good post-patch because of the lengthy. It's not a nerf. It's not a direct nerf, but it is kind of a nerf because explosive and control's arguably better now. But he's still going to be a great player on this game. Yaya Toure, probably a top 3 midfielder in the game right now. I used him for quite a lot. I've got his loan now though, so I'm going to be using him in pro qualifiers. Just what doesn't Yaya have? 4-star, 4-star. Great across the board. Doesn't really have a major weakness. Mascherano. Well, this card got a 4-star weak foot upgrade on this World Cup hero. Honestly, elite defensive midfielder. You do notice really high defending on players, especially at centre-back and CDM, in my opinion. This Mascherano's fairly quick for a CDM with such good stats. Really good passing. That 87 short and 84 long is more than enough to play it really well with him, especially on both feet when he's got 4-star weak foot. This Mascherano is a beast and very nice chemistry links. João Cancelo. Cancelo's already just a very good card. This card might be a bit overpriced, but as a centre mid or CDM, he is really good. Hullet, the best midfielder in the game. I don't need to really waste too much time talking about Hullet. We already know how good Hullet is. Hullet just has everything. When his prime comes out, just gets even more disgusting. Vieira, this card technically isn't out yet because the only way to get him is through swaps or when they release the World Cup icons. But we know already what the card's going to be. Honestly, the 88 isn't much worse, if worse at all, than this. But this card's crazy, and the fact you can get him for free in December is amazing. Bernardo Silva, another great player. He definitely got a buff on this patch, to be honest, with the explosive players being a lot better now. An insane player going forward. 4-star, 4-star. Another, if Portugal go far, what a card he will be. He's going to be outrageous for the creative midfield role. And outside the foot shot trait too, I really like this card. I'll be interested to see what his price gets to if Portugal go far. Mateus, always going to be very good. Maybe not great compared to some of the top tier ones, but he's never going to be bad on FIFA with how good his stats are. Kevin De Bruyne, beast all round. I wouldn't say the patch really hurt him or helped him, but Kevin De Bruyne, when you've got such elite passing, shooting stats, good all round, you're never going to be a bad card. And then the last one on the list, Zidane. You could use his baby or his mid card. Both are fantastic. After the patch, maybe the baby could be better, but this Zidane, ridiculous card. Like Kevin De Bruyne, just better. He's quicker, got a slightly better shot, better on the ball, better defending, better physical. This Zidane is probably the second best midfielder after Hullet. I'd say the top 4 midfielders pretty definitively are Zidane, Hullet, Vieira and Yaya Toure. And Hullet's definitely number 1, then the other 2 to 4 you can kind of choose yourself. But these midfielders are all outrageous. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate the support on the channel. Hope you guys are enjoying all my content this year. Let me know if there's specific videos you guys want to see or there's more that you want to learn about. I want to help you guys get better at this game. Lots more meta player videos coming, lots more tactic videos coming to help you guys with basically FIFA 23.2 after the new patch. Completely new game. Appreciate you guys' support. Keep it spicy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.